We also have Dr. Enitan who will come up afterwards. She's the assistant professor of pediatrics at Drexel University College of Medicine and the section chief of adolescent medicine at St. Christopher's Hospital for Children.
Good morning. We live in very interesting times. I think these are also wonderful opportunities for growth and bonding. What I'd like to suggest is people first start off with games. One of the things I learned about this COVID experience was a friend that taught me a very wonderful game called Roses and Thorns. And so, what are the roses in your COVID experience? That's something you want to kind of discuss with your children and with your young adults and your teens. Reflecting on the roses, Dr. Shomoyiwa had spent a lot of time talking about gratitude. Are you articulating that gratitude? Are you writing it down? Is it coming out in your thoughts, in your words, in your expression? With regards to children, I think it's important to talk to them about everything, okay, within reason, okay? So talk about what you're experiencing. Let them articulate what their feelings are. During this time, this is not the time to just say, go to your room and be quiet or stay on your computer or your video game for a long period of time. This is a time for wholeness, as Dr. Shomuyiwa had discussed. The other thing I would suggest is structure. It's extremely important to have some kind of structure. Yes, maybe bedtime may not be as rigid as it was during when school was conventional, but in this new norm, having some kind of structure. For those in the women's chat of Living Spring, there's been multiple templates of how you can structure your children's time, making sure that both the teens, the children, and the young adults have some outdoor time. If you live somewhere that you can go, or if you can drive somewhere that is like a park or somewhere else, you want to maintain good social distancing, wear a mask. But just going out, this is a wonderful time, especially with so much sunlight now and the weather being nice. If you live in a house that has a yard, make sure your kids spend at least 2 hours. The AAP recommends an hour at least, but now with them being home all the time, at least 2 hours outdoors at a minimum. Have structured family time, okay? Um, Spend some time doing like devotionals with your children. You can now make it twice a day. Mom and dad are not going anywhere, and if it's a single parent home, most single parents are home alone. With their kids right now. So have some structured devotion time where you're spending time reflecting on the word of God and putting those things into practice. Um, Someone shared to me about random acts of kindness this week. I think this is also a time to not just be a hearer, but teach your children in practical ways how to be kind to one another. Hey, did you let your brother have a turn with the game? Did you let your sister go first? Did you do an extra chore that was not yours for somebody else? So these are the times to kind of real drill down, okay, into the inner and make the most of the environment you have. In terms of exercise, this is a great time to even do competitions. I have two nephews. We see who does the most jumping jacks. This is a time to get kind of creative, do board games with your family. What am I emphasizing? Connectedness, open connectedness. Okay. The other thing I'll piggyback on what Dr. Shomuyiwa said was the news. Okay. The goal of the news is not for it to be on 24 hours a day. Nothing is changing that rapidly. Even those of us in healthcare, the first month, yes, we had a lot of changes, but now everybody's kind of settled in a little bit better. So yeah, you should plan and have structured news time. Maybe not more than 30 minutes a day. And after you watch the news, especially if your children are there, please take the time to discuss what they just saw with them. If they don't feel like talking, okay, make it a fun an activity and an exciting one, okay, to engage them. My other focus today was to talk about resources that are available. Okay. The first thing is for you to, you're the first resource, being there for each other, noticing, is your teenager more cranky? Are they more irritable? Yes, teenagers pull away. That's what we expect them to do. It's called autonomy, where they pull away, develop their own sense of self, and then re-engage you. But during these COVID times, everybody needs reassurance from the little one to the oldest person. So this is a time to kind of really connect with that teenager. And if you notice that that child or that teenager is a lot more angry, more irritable than they normally would be, please engage your provider. All doctors offices, okay, are working. The other wonderful thing is that the city of Philadelphia now has also created a hope line. Okay, it's called Philly Hope Line, 1-833-745-4673, 1-833-745-4673. And the hours are Monday to Friday from noon to 9 p.m., Saturday and Sunday noon to 4 p.m. Okay, the number again is 1-833-745-4673. Otherwise, 1-833 PHL Hope. So this is a place that you can just call in, check in on your young person's mental health.